Hello everyone and welcome to the virtual Richmond Raceway for the EJDesigns 113. I'm your host for today's event, Crimson and Cell, and I'm joined by my co-commentator, EJDesigns, our guest commentator and the primary sponsor for this race. Hello EJ, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very great. I'm really excited to sponsor this event, and I can't wait for this great racing here in Richmond.
13, I believe, cars are lined up here for PRA's penultimate race of the regular season, with Slamdor in the 83 starting on the pole. The main focus today, of course, is going to be the bubble. Positions 7 through 11 are separated by 15 points, with Aiden and Petrono being in, Rich, Mini, and Napa being out of the chase. With 2 races left in the regular season, it's going to be really close to determine just who is able to capitalize and get into the chase from here. I believe all 4 drivers in some variety are here today, with one of them, of course, being Chesko is subbing for Mini, actually, today. Everyone else on this bubble is here, I'm pretty sure, except for maybe Napa. Now, would you look at this? This is not something that we see a lot. Every single one of the cars in today's field is sponsored by none other than EJDesigns, our primary sponsor in tonight's race. And only one of them is going to manage to get into the EJDesigns victory lane and claim the trophy for the EJDesigns 113. Very exciting, lots of stuff to talk about, and let's go ahead and get our few pre-race interviews in before we go racing. We're going to try and keep this quick, though, yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. Slamdor, would you like an interview and starting on the pole today? Alright then. Hello, Slam. Hello, Slam. How are you doing today? Starting on the pole, you won it rather unexpectedly. No one was really expecting that. But here you are, starting first after winning New Hampshire in a chaotic finish. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty confident. I practiced quite a bit, and now we're sitting on pole. I was about a little over half a second ahead of the rest of the field, so I feel pretty good that we can stay up front, get some points, and win this race.
Currently, I believe you're sitting second or third in the point standings. You might be second now, overtaking Max. Let me actually check that, because I can check that. You are currently sitting third in the point standings, 20 points behind Karinga. That's a pretty good spot for the chase, as long as you can hold on to that, which is pretty likely. So what's really your main concern for today's race in Richmond, considering that you're safe, you're in the chase at this point?
Yeah, my main concern is trying to help my teammates. Aiden is currently in the bubble, but just barely, and Napa is currently sitting a few points out, so I'll try and help him get up the field and try and score some stage points and some race points so that all of the Ace Alpine racing cars can make the chase.
Alright then. Well, good luck to you then, Slam. EJ, have anything for our pole sitter?
Just good luck out there, man. Try to get as many points as you can, and just have a good race.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright then, go ahead and rejoin VC. We're gonna go ahead and interview one more lucky person before we get to the fun part. First person to say EJ in chat. It's gonna be Max Bugio. Oh wait, he can't interview. Oh, it's gonna be Aiden. That's gonna be a little difficult. Okay, let's
For me, it
pull up.
says Chesko got it.
It says Aiden for me. Yo, there's so many people. All right, we're gonna try it again.
Did-
We're gonna
did-
try it again. This time, EJD. It's gonna be red.
Yeah, Red got it. Red got it.
All right then.
Actually correct.
All right. So we'll be interviewing Red, who is starting in the very last position. But I mean, who knows? That might work out for him. All right. Hello, Red. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I don't know how I'm being interviewed right now, but we roll with it. Oh, my bad, Nappa.
So, I mean, not the greatest of qualifying positions, but it's very easy to make your way up through the field here. Of course, it's a very battle-prone racetrack, and you can get stuck with people for a while, but, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll work out for you in the long run. We'll have to see. How confident are you headed into this event?
I mean, low-key, I did not think I'd make the race. The lag was not in my favor, but my internet's holding up to a point, so we're gonna roll with it for now. I think... Oh, my brain just stopped working. I think, depending on how things go, I may have a chance to run near maybe a top 5 or a top 10, but I'm not that fast. But we'll see what happens.
All right, then. Well, good luck today, Red. EJ, do you have anything for our last place guy?
You are. I know you haven't made every race, but you are about almost 30 points away from the cut line. Do you think? I don't even think it might be, but do you think you could pull off like a generational run to make these to make the chase, or do you think?
I don't think it's gonna happen, gang. I'ma be real. I don't think it's gonna happen.
All right. Well, good luck out there today.
Thank you.
Here in Richmond.
All right, then go ahead and rejoin VC. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get moving on here. From Richmond Raceway. 13 cars, 150 lap stages being 40, 40, 70 in tonight's race. EJ, who are you looking at? Who are you looking at to surprise you? Maybe it's expected. Who are you looking at to perform well today?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at Chesko, subbing in for the 60th Mini. He was really fast in practice. Got second or first in warm-ups. I'm not sure if Aiden's lap time was put legal, but he's definitely one of the faster cars in this field, and I definitely believe he can get it done today.
Yeah, I'm honestly, once again, looking at Karinga. He was really, really quick in practice. Not the greatest of qualifying positions, but he can definitely make his way up from it. And we've seen that 24 work his way through the field before. Just even though he might not have the pace at the beginning, he finds the pace at the end and always delivers. I'm watching that 24 tonight.
Yeah, I definitely see that. He has 3 wins on this season so far. Last one at Portland, I believe. But yeah, he's definitely learns as the race goes on. But yeah, I definitely. Oh wait, he did win Michigan. I lied. But yeah, I definitely can see him winning this race here today.
All right, then. Well, without any further ado, please stand and remove your hats for the national anthem of the United States of America this 4th of July weekend. Alright, we're just about ready to get rolling here from Richmond, Virginia. For the penultimate race of the season number... Get out of your car. Get out of your car. Get out of your car. Why are you in your car? Who is in their car? For the penultimate race of the Season 5 regular season here in Richmond, Virginia, and the Richmond Raceway. First person to say what I'm about to put in chat gets to do the command. It's gonna be Napa, because I don't count capitalization. That would be really just messed up, man. That'd be really messed up. All right, and now for the 4 greatest words in motorsports this 4th of July weekend. Please welcome 2-time PRA champion Napa.
Hola. I got 4 things to say. Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, all 13 engines get fired up here from Richmond. We're ready to get rolling. EJ, let's go ahead and return to our get to our commentary pit box. We'll be in the pit box of Slam Door today. Make sure you set your numbers. Set your numbers. Set your numbers. System is not even in the game. Oh, he is in the game. Why is he? All right. Go ahead and rejoin your reset your car system. We're just waiting on him. This is gonna be intense. Let's take one more quick look at the bubble. EJ, if you want to cover that.
Yeah, so bubble right now, Aiden and Patrono are in.
Alright.
Rich down 3 points. Rich and 77 down 3 points from Patrono, and 60 of Minnie, who's Chesko is subbing in for today, at 46 points, Rich at 51, Patrono at 54, and Aiden at 60.
It's gonna be quite the journey to see who makes the chase. Alright. Oh my gosh, pace 70, single file, standard roll-off procedure. I was trying to let you talk, and then it took a while. Whatever. It's fine.
Alright.
Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get started with our starting lineup here from Richmond. In row 1, Slam Door, your pole sitter, last week's winner in New Hampshire, and the 3 of DB, who was really close to winning that race. Things didn't quite go his way.
In row number 2, we have System, who was also close to winning that race. Fell under the same fate as DB, and Chesko subbing in for the 60 of Minnie,
who is on the bubble. Behind them is Karinga in the 24, still chasing his first championship, but an impressive, I believe, PRA leading 7 career wins under his belt. And alongside him, 2-time PRA champion, Napa.
In row number 4, we have Max Bugio, who is second in points on our impressive rookie season. And behind him is the 73 of Murillo for IMG Motorsport.
Behind them is Robloxian in the number 93 for IR Motorsports, driving their flagship car. He won St. Pete subbing for Red earlier this season, and Aiden in the 21.
Behind them is going to be Rich in the 77 and Patrono in the 20, both searching for their first win this season.
And rounding out today's field in 13th, the 88 of Red for IR Motorsports. That makes 3 IR cars in tonight's field. Ship was not able to make it. On the pole, though, Ace Alpine Racing's very own Slam Door. Team owner Red must be very proud We have a long race ahead of us. Double up, double up, double up. Come into the green for the penultimate race of season number 5's regular season. It's the EJDesigns 113. Let's go. Out of turn number 4, first lap complete, and it's Slam Door leading the way. Behind them, let's look back at System in the 71. He's on the outside, and there's a shot being given to Chesko as he goes way up the track.
3 wide behind Chesko now as the field gets organized, entering turn number 3. Still very stacked up back there. Cross the stripe, lap 3, Slam Door still leads.
Watch the wall back
in the
here.
back. Trying to win up the racetrack into the wall, keep it straight. 3 wide still back there.
As they're trying to get it all figured out. The field now finally starting to spread out. About 3 seconds now. Up front though, Slam Door still out leading the way. And they're going 3 wide.
They're going 3 wide. DB with an aggressive move on the bottom. He's going to make it work. He takes the lead here on lap 5.
And DB, nice and smooth through 1 and 2. He's able to maintain the lead as Karinga fights with Slam for P2. They're going to go 3 wide again through turns 3 and 4.
Still 3 wide down the front straightaway. DB trying to edge ahead. Entering the corner. Can't quite get there. Of course, gonna almost clear him. He does clear him. Still side by side for the lead.
It's right on
real
board.
tight right there. 3 wide again.
It's right on board with her pole sitter Slam looking out the back bumper.
Right there in the Here's Mr. Max Belugio into the mix. 3 wide for the lead again.
I'm gonna try and fix this rubber banding. Watching Slam Door as he fights with Murillo and Karinga. As we look up front, Karinga in the 24 fighting with Max Belugio, who's already made his way up to this lead battle.
Looking to the inside of the 24. Side by side now for the lead off of turn 4. This can clear him entering turn 1.
And so much action further back. Looking at Napa, Murillo. There's Chesko in there still trying to make his way through the field. They're in the wall! Cars scattered around the track. Patrono, that's a warning for an unsafe rejoin.
That contact sort of spreads them out just a little bit.
And that might
Should help
be
in the
exactly
long
what's
run.
needed for people to just settle in and start running laps. We might see this field start to string out more and more now with that.
Yes, exactly.
Aiden picks up a spot that lap on System. Peeks at the inside of his teammate. Doesn't work out and he loses that spot, and he's actually going to lose another one to Rich. And another one to Chesko.
Spot.
Unless he can hold on. Looks like he can. Alright. He's even fighting Rich.
He's holding on to that outside. Still side by side. Oh, spinner! Not boy! And the 9-9 around on the back straightaway. Gets it back going. Rejoins with the pack. There will be no caution.
And based on communications in chat, it looks like he might have driven into Murillo just a bit too much, and Around he went out of turn number 2. Can we not, Napa? This is your last warning.
It is a setback though for that 99 team.
And all while that's been happening, Max Bugio's pulled a second of a lead. This is very reminiscent of New Hampshire Stage 1.
See as the rest of the field gets settled in. Forward slightly into the wall off the corner.
Running on board with DB, looking back. That's looking back at Slam Door. '83 got right up to the bumper of the 3. And this time he's going to look to the inside.
He does get there side by side now. Down on the front straightaway. He's going to gain the spot. Oh, no, he won't. DB with the crossover. He's going to take the spot back. Wow.
Driving right on past Slam again. Slam tried to make the move. DB, excellent defense, able to hold on to that 3rd position. But up front, Max Blugio. And Core's actually catching up to him now that I think about it. He's gained 2/10 since we've looked at him last. Lost them right there. Really tough to make up ground here.
Yeah, and I feel like as this field gets spread out, you can really see the variety in different lines that drivers take. Some enter high, dive low to get that run, or some just run single lane. It's really interesting on how the drivers run this track. Core gains 3/10 that lap on Max Lugio.
And I just saw a lot of cars all with each other. 4 wide down the back straightaway.
My gosh.
Murillo looks like he might be the capitalizing factor of that. No, Chesko drives it in, as does System. These 4 cars still all together.
System to the inside of Murillo, 3 wide down the front straightaway for 7th. Aiden's gonna take the spot, tries to get to the inside of Chesko, can't quite get there.
Down the front straightaway, watching these 4 cars. You see Murillo get a little into the wall down into turn number 1. This is not a good line for him at all. And that's going to allow System to look. Maybe complete the pass.
Just going to try to hold on to that outside.
He's clear.
Can't quite do it. System gets clear. For 5th place now. Chesko to the inside of the 93. He's gonna move him up the racetrack side by side into turn 1. Walks in with the run off the corner. Clears the 60, never mind. There's trading spots right now. That's gonna allow Aiden to catch up. He's looking at this battle right ahead of him.
Yeah, and that's what just keeps happening. 2 cars get stuck in a battle, and it just drags them back. So these top 3 being single file strung out is actually really good for him right now.
Yeah, that's helping him a lot. You know, whenever 2 cars start battling each other, that really slows them down more than you think, actually. And it allows any cars behind them to catch up.
And that's what's happening here.
Yeah, these top 4 are all strung out. They're pulling away from the rest of the field. Because, you're the 3 wide out of turn 4. It's not exactly the fastest method around the racetrack. And it's allowing these top 4 to pull away.
In testing, we've seen it drop multiple tenths of lap time, potentially, depending on just how hard they're battling.
Gonna have lap traffic soon for the leader of Max Blugio.
As we look all the way back. Yeah, Red. Although Red has proven to be a very respectful lapped car, I doubt he's going to pose much of a problem for Max Blugio, especially considering these are manufacturer teammates. Yeah, Red's pretty much just going to let Max by, no problem. And I doubt he's going to pose much of a threat down into turn 1. He thinks about it, but very respectable lapped car. And this is his teammate Core now coming to lap him. He's just going to let him by on the top. Maybe fight back a little bit. Two IR Motorsports cars, one a lapped car, one chasing down your leader. Red's going to
has
concede the
gained
position.
A little bit on Max Blugio. Falls back 2/10 that time around.
Red did put up more of a fight to Karinga than he did Max. And it shows in the lap in the interval. Looking back at DB.
It was bumper almost out of turn 2. Tags him out of the corner, not going to be able to get the spot. Oh, Red, I think lags. He spins in front of DB. And Slamdor is going to rest on the apron.
No caution.
Yeah, he does get it back going.
And while we were talking about that, what is happening in the back of this field? Cluster of cars.
Over each other, about 5 cars behind Robloxian and System.
Who were, not too long ago, part of that group.
Yeah.
3 wide.
3 wide. Jeez, getting real tight right there.
Napa had to
Into
back
the
out of
wall.
it. And that's going to hurt him down this entire front straightaway.
Chesko gets cleared from him. Napa dies to the inside of Chesko now.
This is not how Chesko's race... This is not how Chesko wanted his race to go at all. But he's just stuck here in traffic. As Max Blugio is about to come around to take the white flag in stage number 1. White flag for Max. A flawless stage 1 for that number 31 car. And that is stage 1 complete for Max. 3 points to him, 2 to Core, 1 to Slam as he got DB there on that last lap. They'll be pacing around at 70 miles an hour as we wait for the rest of the field to catch up.
Yo, stop typing in pace.
Whoa!
Oh, never mind. DB reported lag. Saves it. Down the front show, he's going to return back to his spot.
Get in your correct order, please. Single file. Pits are open. I'd assume we're going to see the whole field coming in. Very, very busy pit road. Here we go. Everyone in. Nice and clean in a single file line. Here we go. Pit stops. Max Blugio in. Core in. Robloxian. Aiden Murillo. Who's gonna win this race off? Oh, Karinga got him!
Karinga! Off of pit road, he's gonna take the lead of this race.
Karinga got him. What a great pit stop for that 24. And they're going to come to the choose this time. Oh, yeah, Red, you were supposed to go around. My bad. I'll just change them this time.
Cora likes the outside. Max Bellugio gains 3 spots from picking the inside.
DB, tail end of the longest line for hitting the box. The longest line is, I don't know.
I think it's the outside.
Yeah, it's the outside. All right, Karinga's your control car. Coming to the restart. And we're back racing from Richmond. Look at the sea of EJDesigns cars down the back straightaway. They're 3 wide further back.
They're sending
Patrono.
each other.
Whoa!
DB into the wall almost. He saves it.
Saw him getting sideways. Not a great angle of it, but what a save. Max Bellugio managed to take the lead away from Karinga.
Karinga's gonna dive it to the inside. Max Bellugio, they're gonna be side by side out of this corner.
Max Bellugio got him, but Core's still fighting.
Look at Slander on the inside. He sends it in. Core's gonna clear 31. To 83 now. Charging to the inside. Core's into the wall.
Bouncing off each other down this front straightaway. Whoa!
3 wide again. Max Bellugio's gonna be able to capitalize. Max Bellugio and Core slammed her through the middle. He's gonna take the lead of the race.
Or more of maintain the lead of the race. And oh, they're in the wall further back. So I think that was Patrono. And none of them are given an inch.
They're being really aggressive back there.
Whoa!
Still battling for position. Red loose entering turn 3.
Oh, and he can't save it.
Slides into 4.
Caution is out. Race back.
Brings it around. Caution comes out. 4 looking to the inside of the 83 now for the lead. Max Bellugio takes a run to the outside. Core real tight for the lead off of turn 4. It's going to be Core getting the race back.
Wow. Pits are closed. Cuba's control, Chesco. Pits are open. Yeah, these guys in the front don't come in. First car to peel off being Robloxian, trying to put himself on an alternate strategy.
Yellow and red follow him into pit road.
And if Robloxian actually sticks to this alternate strategy, we could see him maybe sacrificing stage 2, but winning the race. Or not necessarily winning per se, but setting himself up for maybe a better final run if the third stage goes green. It is not choose. Alright, we're going to choose this time once we get back to the choose cone. Alright, coming to the choose. Alright. The choose is clean. Karinga is your control car this time.
Next widget looks the inside. So he's going to be front row here on this restart. Green flag.
They're side by side. Court, you have to maintain a higher speed on the outside.
Real stacked up back there. 4 wide out of turn 2.
And
Really bunched
Karinga,
up 4 again.
and Karinga and Max
Here comes Patrono.
leaning on each other. Here comes Patrono in the 20. Get off the wall.
3 wide behind the leader. Real stuck. Here comes Robloxian, who just pitted. He's up to second.
Wasting no time. Now the two IR Motorsports cars side by side, trading paint.
5 wide off of turn 2. 20 car loose. He saves it.
And they're all up in the wall. Calm down, guys.
Oh man. Still battling for the lead. Napboy out of what seems like nowhere takes the lead. Cord dives it down to his inside. He's gonna take the lead.
And DB just got used up. 3 wide for the lead. Robloxian gonna take advantage of Core being up towards the top of that racetrack. Gonna clear him. Looks to the inside. Packing each other into turn 3.
Jeez. 3, almost 4 wide entering turn 1 behind the leader. Cord takes the lead. He's clear. He's gonna try to run away with it. Get as far away as the rest of the pack as possible.
Napa getting a push into the corner.
Jeez.
Moved up the track. Here comes System.
Whoa, 93 car slides into turn 3, saves it, bouncing off of other cars.
Calm down, guys, please. Being way too aggressive.
That's what I've noticed. Drivers are super aggressive, especially on restarts. And they're all just in a pack together. And that's what we're seeing here. 3, 4 wide. That might work. Almost
Why
doesn't.
is my
Chesko
light
gets
so-
into the wall. Walks into the inside of DB now.
Dude,
4 wide further back down the front straightaway.
I'm gonna have to just close that. Looking further back in the field. Patrono.
Huge fog that slammed him. Did he come to the grass a bit? So Max not happy about that traffic. And that's something we've seen. You know, traffic slows down, you know, even the fastest cars a huge amount, you know. He wants H1. He's working his way through this field, and traffic is just a huge issue for him.
And Karinga has checked out.
He is scooting away with this lead.
2
Back from
seconds.
Second.
He gained
This
7/10 that time.
They're really stacked up back there. Bouncing off each other. Blocks in and just dips out of it. He does not want any part of what was about to happen.
And they're hurting themselves more by not spreading out and then being logical with these moves. They're trying to make as much ground as they can, and it's just making them fall further and further back. Sometimes it's better to not take the run and wait. But right now, they have other priorities, especially these guys like Rich in the 77, Chesko in the 60. They are on the bubble. They need points. So they're not going to be patient.
Yeah, they're gonna take as many spots as they can get. Rich to the inside of Slam Door now. Can't quite get there. He's gonna fall back a little bit. Chesko through the middle. He's gonna take the spot.
Wasting no time to pick up some extra spots for Mini. Oh, I closed it. Right. We can't take a look at the chase anymore, at the bubble anymore, because I closed it trying to fix my lag. So my bad. But EJ, if you'd mind reading that out.
So these are the points after New Hampshire. Aiden 60 points. Patrono 54 points. Rich, who's out, is at 51 points. Minnie, who is out, is at 56 points.
And Napa is 1 point behind that. Also fighting to make his way into the chase. This is the first season he's been in such a position since Season 3. And in season 3 wasn't even the chase format, it was full season. But this is the first time he's not been up in championship contention at this point since Season 3.
I feel like half of that can be explained through penalties received just from races in general. I feel like this season we've seen a lot of people get either penalties during the race or post-race penalties for any reason, you know, being aggressive or just anything really. And penalties hurt you a lot more than you think. And a lot of drivers I've seen have fallen suit to that.
Chesko, stay off the wall. Rich, Murillo, stay off the wall. Please and thank you. Yeah, and it gets to a point, especially if you're like consistently getting these penalties. It gets to a point where, or if you get really large ones, we saw, I mean, the 48 car is completely out of the chase now after that 24, I believe, point penalty in St. Pete. Remove that, and he is on the bubble, he's in the center of the bubble right now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he would be where Aiden is in 7th place in the point standings.
Whoa! One car around on the back straightaway. That was Patrono. Collects Chesko. They managed to save it. We're going to stay green. But that could have been bad. Up front, Karinga's checked out 3 seconds over system, though. And that was the stage, by the way. Jeez, stuff went by fast. Caution. 80 was the stage. 80 was the stage.
Of course, says he figured it out. Pulled away 3.5 4, 6, 7 seconds. Or
We'll
about
still
3.5
we will
seconds.
still be counting lap 80 results as the stage. This isn't the only time that's happened. It happens.
Just get in the spot you were at the line, Paterno.
Yeah, get in the spot that you were as of caution, not as of stage. Yeah, stuff. Wow. Okay. Whew. Stuff goes by real quick here. All right, pits are open this time. Did someone come in?
Nobody's in through it.
Okay. We'll see who comes in here for this final stage. This is most likely going to be the final stop of the race if things go right.
Let's check game chat.
Huh?
Check game chat.
Okay.
Just spinning out.
And Robloxian stays out. Why? I don't see this working out in his favor. Pace speed is 70, by the way, not 80. Alright, choose this time. Middle of the track for the choose, by the way. And Patrono has hit the box. He'll be sent to the tail end of the longest line, that being the top. You're meant to be in the middle coming to the choose. This has been the rule all season. I don't know why we weren't. Robloxian is your control car for IR Motorsports. Nobody can go before the 93. He should pull. And the fact that he didn't shows that you guys jumped. Stop it.
Four gets clear of the 93 entering turn 3. Field gets stacked up behind them. Keep it clean. Side by side now for the lead.
Down the front straightaway. In, through, and through. Turns 1 and 2. Onto the back. Karinga looking to the bottom of Robloxian into 3.
Can't quite get there. And try to dive low.
The
Can't
apron
get
is
there.
illegal, by the way. Why are we going on it? I understand for, like, the avoiding things, but that was legit just going on. And look who finally has made it from the depths of the back of the field. That's Chesko in the 60.
Coming for Mini, he needs these points if he wants to make the chase. Up to 4th now, and starting position. Pours slightly into the wall, corner. Let's stack him up a bit. Pours dives to the inside. Watch that apron.
Stop typing, please.
Forward to the inside of the 93. So is the 31. 3 wide. Almost out of turn 4.
Max backs out of it, though. Whoa, into the wall.
Max is gonna
2
try it again on
IR,
turn
1
2.
slide job, Danny.
Max. It's that apron almost. From a block from the 24, he's gonna try to take the lead here in turn 1.
Here comes an Ace Alpine car, an IDK Racing car. That's Napa and Chesko subbing for Mini. And they're all sorts of bunched up down the back. 3 wide. Whoa!
Jeez.
Karinga, you just bodied Napa for literally no reason.
Oh, car on the wall. That's DB in the 3 back there.
Collects
88
red.
hard into the inside wall. Caution comes out.
Robloxian's around further back. That was Patrono as well further back going around. Murillo caught up in it. What are we doing, guys? We're gonna have a red flag here on the back. Slowly come down to a halt. And we'll be right back. I gotta say something real quick. We are back after a short pause. And we are back under caution. Go ahead and start pacing again. Pits are open this time. A caution down the front straightaway a few laps ago. DB went for a slide and caught up Ally Red, who's in the back. Hard hit into the wall. Caught lots of air. And we're going to see here a split strategy.
Some don't.
Red stays out.
Red stay out.
That's a bold strategy from this 88. Who's gonna win this race off? It's gonna be Karinga. Easily. Country mile for that 24. So Max Blue, Chesko, Rich, and Red are on an alternative strategy. With just about 50 laps to go. We'll have to see if they can make their fuel last. Choose this time. Max Max Blugio elects that top, Rich to the bottom. Clean on the choose.
Rich goes Koringa, who just pitted. He's about back to
Robloxian,
where
you're
he
on
was.
the bottom. Yep. Alright then. Coming to the green, your control car is Max Blugio in the 31. Nobody should go before the 31. There we go.
Real stacked up into turn 1 already. Napa inside wall. And I got forced down there. 4 wide contact further back still.
Back out, guys, please. 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 Red with a bit of lag getting into the wall. That was a horrible restart for that 88. And now Max Blugio with the lead, running away.
He was the leader on that restart. He did not pit with the rest of these guys, like Core. He's on an alternate strategy. He's gonna have to do some major fuel saving in this final stage if he wants to win this race.
Napa, final warning for wall use before we drive through.
This field gets situated. Whoa, crash in the back. Around goes DB yet again on the back straightaway. Comes to a rest,
Can he
entering
get it
turn
back
3.
going in time? Yes, he can. But if there's an incident that gets past him, basically, that's going to be a caution, because that's like right about on the threshold.
Yeah. This field gets situated even more into turn 1. We see still side-by-side battles.
Patrono in the 20, looking to the inside of Robloxian.
Chesko gets clear. Slam door behind them. Blocking that 93. He's gonna get sent up just a little bit. 3 wide. Boxing almost into the pit wall.
You see Rich capitalize off of that in the 77. He's having an alright day running mid-pack. He is on the bubble though, so every point matters, and this is not what he wants.
Walks into the inside of that 77. He's going to gain the spot entering turn 1.
He's going to try and get Patrono too. He's going to do just that.
Rich to the inside of that 20. Rich sends it in. Makes it stick. It's going to be side by side. 3 wide almost. Walks in up the racetrack. He's gonna lose positions because of that. See, slam door now into the mix.
Down the front straightaway.
Walks in, watch the apron. Oh, cars into each other. Slam door almost spun it out off of turn 2.
Less than 40 laps to go. And Max Blugio, just over half a second over Koringa. If this goes green, I have a feeling it's going to come down to these two.
And here's the thing with these top 2. As I said earlier, Max Blugio did not pit, so while he's going to be having to save, most probably, for the end of this race, Core doesn't. He can push all he wants. Till the end of this race, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out.
I mean, I don't know, the fuel use is very close. At this point right now, the fuel use is super duper close, and Max might actually be able to make it.
We only have to see. It's a huge cluster of cars back there. 3 wide into
Whoa!
turn 3.
They're still fighting, not willing to give up time, and this is just holding them all up right now.
4 wide in the middle of the corner.
Almost 5!
Jeez.
Watch the apron, please, Merlo. And Rich.
P4 now, trying to just grind down on that time between him and Max Bugio. Gains a little bit that lap.
He's trying to
He's at
push the
5:10.
pace. Because if he pushes the pace, Max Bugio can't save fuel.
Yeah,
And
you can't.
this might be a problem for him. Because then he could run out. Potentially on the last lap, he could run out. And that would be it. Be a done deal.
Yeah.
So Karinga pushing the
Contact about their
pace.
car around. Around goes Chesko, spinning in turn 3.
Oh, he collects
Still
Stevie!
spinning,
They're both
collects
around.
DB.
Caution's out. Max Bugio and Karinga. Max might have just been saved by this. But he'll have to
Yeah, you
pit.
can
He might have to pit.
try to save under this caution.
Depends on how much Max can save under this caution, yeah. But if he can't save enough, if he feels like he can't save enough, he'll just have to come into pit road, and that sends him
Yeah.
all the way to the tail end of this field, and we know how crazy it can be back there.
Yeah, you don't. He said earlier he does not want to be in this traffic, especially at the tail end of the field. It's just a really bad situation you don't want to be in.
Pits are open.
Especially when you have a winning race car like what Max is doing. Red and Rich, what are y'all doing back there?
I'm
Need
not
job.
sure, but figure it out. Alright, coming into pit road in the single file line for those who do come in. System
Whoa,
does. Red and Chesko do. Nobody else. Max Bugio is confident in his ability to save.
Yeah, I think this caution is definitely helping him in terms of that.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's using just about the same amount of fuel as he would be under green. Maybe a little less.
Oh, car around this Robloxian on the apron gets it back going. System off of pit road, he will not gain any spots from that, but not lose any also.
Choose. Come into the choose. Outside, inside, 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 outside, inside, outside, inside. Oh, Aiden!
Who's that? Yeah, Aiden's gonna have to go to the back here. I think
There's no proof of that. Not green. No green.
I don't think Aiden hit it.
It was Aiden. Alright. Green this time. Control car is Max, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Here we go.
Green flag back in the air. Gets the jump.
Great jump for that 31, and Napa's going to take advantage of the restart, soaring up to second place. Here comes Patrono.
Watch that apron, guys. Jeez. Patrono, who is in, still looking for points. Try to help his current position in the standings.
Napa gets in the wall, and they're all getting held back. This is allowing Max Blue G to run away. They cannot have this. Robloxian up the... okay, what? I shouldn't have clicked off. If someone clipped that, that would be really great. Down the front straightaway.
Walks in, gets clear the rest of the field. He's gonna get second. Still a battle for third. You see Core looking to charge towards that 20 car. He has Napa right behind him.
To the inside of the 20. Karinga couldn't quite clear there. Oh no, now he's clear. But Patrono's gonna come back down to the inside, try and make a pass. Core with a masterful block. That's exactly how you gotta keep him from passing. He's still clear. And that might have just sealed the deal. No, Patrono sticks it back in there again. Whoa!
Core into the wall.
Core, watch the wall.
Overdrove it right there. Keeps the position though. See two IR cars now in the top three, both second and third.
And Robloxian getting really dangerously close to the bubble. He needs a good point stay.
Yeah, Robloxian right now is currently 6th in the point standings.
Yeah, he's
As
the
of
last car
New
not
Hampshire.
in the bubble. So he really wants these points to give him insurance for this final race at Daytona, which is a complete wild card.
Anybody can win Daytona. It's given multiple times, but Max Woodger right now, on an impressive rookie season, he won the Daytona 150 this season. He's trying to scoot away 2 seconds ahead of the 93.
And I'm really just watching the back of this field. What is happening
Yeah.
back here?
Lots of contacts further back.
Stop typing, guys. Just drive.
Says it after the race.
Yeah.
Robloxian gives up the spot to the 24.
Murillo, what did I just say?
We have just about 15 laps to go now here in Richmond, Virginia.
Yep. Max
Core,
Bugio.
he ticks down, and then now he loses about a 10th that lap. Robloxian does what I think is the smartest move that he could do. Gives up the spot to Core, who's the faster car out of those two IR cars.
Watching Max's fuel. He's probably okay.
Core gains a little bit.
But all Core needs is to just keep gaining, and he'll get there.
Yeah. 12 laps to go.
Great day for the 31.
He won stage 1. He's leading here within these final 11 laps now.
Max Bugio hasn't been in a position like this since Phoenix, I'm pretty sure. No, Phoenix, that was Slam Door. I don't think Max Bugio's been in a position like this since Daytona. This is exactly what he needs.
Oh, car around us, the 83 out of turn 2. Collects the 77, down the racetrack the 83 goes. Keeps it straight.
No caution, that was close. But they keep it green. Max Bugio. What a great day. What a fantastic day he's had.
Core, though. It's not over for Core. He is still gaining time on that 31. Blocks in, I think, got into the wall, keeps it straight.
It's really going to come down to these two.
Yeah, Core gains a 10th that lap.
It's not enough at this rate.
Yeah, at the rate he's gaining, it's not going to be enough, but if Core pushes as hard as he possibly can, which I'm sure he's already doing, there is an opportunity. He gained 2/10 that lap, now a second and a half back, with 5 laps to go.
I don't know. I don't know.
This time around the gap stays
about
the same.
That might have sealed the deal. Max Bugio, as long as there's no caution, as long as he doesn't make a mistake, he might be home free. 3 laps to go. 1.4.
Max Bugio looking for his 3rd win this season. He won Daytona 150 and he won Phoenix.
He has
Car
not been in victory lane since then. And he's done all this as a rookie. 2 to go in Richmond, Virginia.
You know, this being Max's rookie season, I'm honestly very shocked by his performance. No cautions out. White flag, 1 lap to go for Max Bugio in the 31.
Presented by Debit to Bank. Half a season since we've seen the 31 in victory lane. This time, the rookie in Max Bugio, he returns to victory lane in the EJDesigns 113. Max Bugio is a 3-time PRA winner.
Oh my gosh, Murillo just did a backflip. They crash after the stripe.
Everyone to victory lane except for the 31 who can stop at the start-finish line. Well, not victory lane, I mean pit road. But then you can walk to victory lane, but cars in pit road. What is DB doing?
DB, you're on probation, don't do that.
But Max Bugio gets to call himself a winner once more in the Peak Racing Association. Keep the confetti off. I can hear it. Keep it off.
Any arguments in the arguments channel?
Yeah. In the arguments channel only. I wouldn't be... Yo, the arguments channel just found it isn't. Okay. Okay, I've removed all the scripts. Yes, please do, system. I'm like multitasking again, cause people freaking. Okay. Alright, so that's what you're gonna want to cross, specs. Same as usual. Alright, go ahead and cross the line, then stop. Alright. And let me add the smoke, and I'll tell you when you're ready. Max Blugio, for the third time in your very short PRA career, go crazy! Whoa. Gotta get this picture. Alright, I think we got it. Alright, cool. Go ahead and head off to Victory Lane, Max Blugio. He is your winner in the EJDesigns 113 at Richmond. You do that side, I'll do this side, EJ, for the confetti once he gets here. And like once he like gets out of his car. Max Blugio, winner in Richmond. Get out of the way, bro. Are we serious? Aiden tried not to get in the way challenge if possible. Alright, we're gonna get one more. Oh yeah. Alright. EJ, can you turn off the confetti? I'll turn it off on this side. No. Alright, let's get a group picture. Oh, that Slam joined in last second. Hold on. I gotta adjust the camera, alright? Oh, we're gonna get everyone doing the same dance. That would be peak. Hurry up, Max. Hurry up, Max. There we go. Yeah! Alright, well. Incredible. Great job, Max. I know that we can't get an interview with you, but congratulations on the win, man. You know what, we'll do a text interview. Well, you just won your 3rd career win as a rookie in the Peak Racing Association. And you are now, and with that, I believe you also got most laps led. A fantastic day for you, Max Biagio. How do you feel? We're waiting other spots. Great, man. That race was chaotic. Just stayed out of the chaos and was able to get it done. With this, there's 1 race left in the regular season. Your second maybe very close to Coringa at this point in the final points standings after this race. How confident are you in the chase, which will be starting after Daytona here at Chicagoland? Confident, been fast at some of these 1.5 miles, so I'm confident I'll be fast there as well. Alright then, well, congratulations on your win in the EJDesigns 113, Max. Have a great day. With that, we're gonna interview only 2 people. First 2 people to say I in chat. Alright, Coringa and Napa will be interviewed. We'll start with Napa since he's here in Victory Lane. Napa. Hello, Napa. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I had a pretty fun race today. Chaos. That's all I gotta say, chaos.
Yeah, you had some shiny moments, but a lot of the time you're stuck in the back of the pack, which was the problem spot for a lot of people. How are you feeling after that, and how are you feeling headed into Daytona after a lackluster point stay where you really need these points to make the chase?
Oh, what the sauce? Oh, my fault. I was stuck in the car. Okay. The race was pretty fun. The pack was just annoying, straight on sending when the gap wasn't there. If people were trying to run their line, just get sent immediately, and
Car's gone.
And
Post-race inspection.
I was happy with today getting a P4. I was a little disappointed because the caution came out with somebody, and it was probably DB and somebody else. But yeah, the caution came out. I was in 3rd, and then I just got stuck in the pack on the restart. Pretty good day for me, I guess. And I guess Daytona, I got a little trick up my sleeve to win that race. Daytona's, I'm gonna win this race, trust.
Alright then, well, good luck with that, Napa. Hopefully you can make the chase, as this is, of course, your last chance at making the chase before you retire from Peak Racing Association competition. Good luck with that, Napa. We'll be cheering you on.
Thank you.
See you in 2 weeks. Alright. EJ, sorry, I'm gonna actually let you get a little bit, get you a question or 2 in this time. Let's go ahead and interview Coringa, and that will, end us off. Where is he? Oh, wait, where is bro? Core's at Victory Lane too? Oh, okay. Alright. Let me get you unmuted. Hello, Core. How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty good, I guess.
Not the
Could be
day
better.
you were hoping for. You could have won this race. You were faster than Max Bligio, but that caution came out that gave him what he needed, and overall, you had a pretty rough restart, and that sealed the deal for you. Still, P2, great points today. You, I believe, will be retaining the points lead after this race in Richmond. How are you feeling after this race? How are you feeling headed into Daytona, knowing that you are currently still the first seed in the Season 5 chase for the PRA Championship?
I do feel a little bit defeated after this race, especially knowing how the final few laps came down to. But I am still feeling pretty good if I still retain the points lead going to Daytona, which does not tend to be my strength because I suck at super speedways. I've never gotten good luck there. But you know, just gotta keep your head up, gotta keep confident, because this championship's gonna get crazy. I'm just gonna say this is gonna get absolutely insane, and then coming down to Daytona, need a good points day there as well, because like the slightest point advantage after Daytona into the chase could mean everything in the championship. But yeah, I still feel confident. Really wish I could have gotten the win today. I still feel absolutely terrible about that because I was gaining so much those last few laps, but could have been a better day. But I'm still happy with a P2 finish, won stage 2. I think I got top 3 in stage 1, so that's really all I gotta say, really.
All right, then. EJ, any questions for Karinga?
Just good job out there today, man. You had really good run, basically throughout the whole entire race. But yeah, just good job out there.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, then. Well, have a good rest of your night here, Karinga.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, then. Get out of the car.
Oh, why?
Because you've been driving it around, annoying me, and we need to do the friggin' broadcast end anyway. We'll be here. We'll be here. Next to me, other side. Yeah.
Hi, Max.
Alright then, well, what a race it has been from the EJDesigns 113 at Richmond. Very chaotic, but not much less to expect from a short track. And lots of tensions flaring. It's going to be very interesting seeing what this brings to the table come Daytona. The final race of the regular season is upon us. 2 weeks' time, Daytona Beach, Florida. Don't miss it. It's gonna be a wild one. The Folds of Honor 125 is coming up next for the Peak Racing Association. After that, the chase starts. The top 8 in points will be reset, and they will fight it out to the end of the season to win the Season 5 championship. And that all kicks off in Chicagoland in 4 weeks' time. The Chicagoland Speedway, it's going to be a good one. Don't miss it. Alright then, well, with all of that out of the way, EJ, what a race this has been. Any final thoughts?
I just want to thank everybody that came out here to race this race. I know it was a little bit chaotic, especially there in the end, but I want to thank all of y'all for making this race and racing as hard as you raced it. I want to thank you, Lincel, for giving me an opportunity to not only broadcast this race, but also sponsor it. And just thank you.
Yeah, hi, sorry, I kind of didn't hear what you said. I, had to last second mute family. It's fine. But yeah, and of course you're welcome. Thanks for the, huge sponsorship. It was a great time, this partnership with you, EJ. Can't wait to possibly do it again more in the future, and what a race this was. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for Daytona. My name is Chris Lincel, as your host for today's event. This is EJDesigns, your guest commentator, and who knows, maybe a little bit more than guest commentator and not much else next season. So we'll
We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, catch you next time. 2 weeks, the Folds of Honor 125.